Certain substances can have an effect on your sense of reality, but it also depends on what reality actually is. Down the digestive tract and into the cosmos with Mantra, Tantra, and Specklebang by Robert Sheckley. Read by Karl. But will I really have hallucinations? Gregory asked. Like I said, I guarantee it, Blake answered. You should be into something by now. Gregory looked around. The room was dismayingly, tediously familiar. Narrow blue bed, walnut dresser, marble table with wrought iron base, double-headed lamp, turkey red rug, beige television set. He was sitting in an upholstered armchair. Across from him, on a white plastic couch, was Blake, pale and plump, poking at 3 speckled, irregularly shaped tablets. I mean to say, Blake said, there's all sorts of acid going around. Tabs, strips, blotters, dots. Most of it cut with speed, and some of it cut with Drano. But lucky you have just ingested old Doc Blake's special tantric, mantric, instant freakout special super acid cocktail, known to the carriage trade as Specklebang, and containing absolutely Simon Pure LSD 25, plus carefully calculated additives of STP, DMT, and THC, plus a smidgen of Yage, a touch of psilocybin, and the merest hint of oloroquai, plus Doc Blake's own special ingredient, extract of foxberry, newest and most potent of the hallucinogenic potentiators. Gregory was staring at his right hand, slowly clenching and unclenching it. The result, Blake went on, is Doc Blake's total instantaneous, many-splendored acid delight, guaranteed to make you hallucinate on the quarter hour at least, or I return your money and give up my credentials as the best freelance underground chemist ever to hit the West Village. You sound like you're stoned, Gregory said. Not at all, Blake protested. I'm merely on speed. Just simple, old-fashioned amphetamines such as truck drivers and high school students swallow by the pound and shoot but by the gallon. Speed is nothing more than a stimulant. With its assistance, I can do anything faster and better. My thing is to create my own quickie drug empire between Houston and 14th Street, and then bail out quickly, before I burn up my nerves and get crunched by the narcs and the mafia. And then split for Switzerland, where I will freak out in a splendid sanitarium surrounded by gaudy women, plump bank accounts, fast cars, and the respect of the local politicos. Blake paused for a moment and rubbed his upper lip. Speed does bring on a certain sense of grandiloquence with accompanying verbosity. But never fear, my dear newly met friend and esteemed customer. My senses are more or less unimpaired, and I am fully capable of acting as your guide for the super jumbo trip out upon which you are now embarked. How long since I took that tablet? Gregory asked. Blake looked at his watch. Over an hour ago. Shouldn't it be acting by now? Should indeed. It undoubtedly is. Something should be happening. Gregory looked around. He saw the grass-lined pit, the pulsing glowworm, the hard-packed mica, the captive cricket. He was on the side of the pit nearest to the drainpipe. Across from him, on the mossy gray stone, was Blake, his cilium mounted and his exoderm mottled, poking at 3 speckled, irregularly shaped tablets. What's the matter? Blake asked. Gregory scratched the tough membrane over his thorax. His cilia waved spasmodically in clear evidence of amazement, dismay, perhaps even fright. He extended the feeler, looked at it long and hard, bent it double and straightened it again. Blake's antenna pointed straight up in a gesture of concern. Hey, baby, speak to me. Are you hallucinating? Gregory made an indeterminate movement with his tail. You started just before, when I asked you if I really have any hallucinations. I was interested then, but I didn't realize. Everything seemed so natural, so ordinary. I was sitting on a chair, and you were on a couch, and we both had soft exoskeletons, like mammals. The shift in delusion is often imperceptible, Blake said. One slides into them and out of them. What's happening now? Gregory coiled his segmented tail and relaxed his antennae. He looked around. The pit was dismayingly, tediously familiar. Oh, I'm back to normal now. Do you think I'm going to have any more hallucinations? Like I told you, I guarantee it, Blake said, neatly folding his glossy red wings and settling comfortably into a corner of the nest. The end.